Good morning, everyone.
Good
How are you
morning,
feeling
ma'am.
today?
Very good, ma'am.
Alright. Now, before we start our class, let's pray first. So, let us all bow our heads and feel the presence of the Lord. So, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. Bring us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Alright, so I have the 3 classroom rules, so I'm gonna present it first. So these are the classroom rules. So first is respect towards one another. So when someone's talking in front of you, or kung nagstorya ko sa tubangan, you're not allowed to interrupt, okay? And you're not allowed to talk to your classmate as well na nag-try para mo minaw nako. And second, raise your hand when you want to speak. So if you want to ask a question or kung wala ka nasagutan, just kindly raise your hand and I will call you one by one and ensure that each of you will get a chance to speak. And the third is comprehend the lesson. So you need to comprehend the lesson because at the end of this, you're gonna be asked some questions and answer some assessments. Now, before we start, I have here a picture and I want you to take a good look at it. So, as you can see, like, unsa man inyong nakita? Right. And what do they have in common?
90.
Yes. 9 leaves and then greens, yeah. And what do these plants needs to live?
Water.
Yeah, unsa pa?
Light.
Yeah, very good. Now, let's move on.
Before we proceed to our discussion, I have here an activity first for you to be energized. All you need to do is to observe these 4 pictures and then guess the one word that connects them all. You may raise your hand or speak or show gestures to answer. Yes, Miss Texon, what's your answer?
Is it energy?
Okay. Another answer.
No toys, Mom?
No, it's energy. Okay, we'll see if your answer is correct. Yes. So our topic for today is photosynthesis.
Before we proceed to our proper discussion, let me read first our learning objectives. So, first is identify the elements and product of photosynthesis. And the second one is illustrate and describe the process of photosynthesis. And lastly, appreciate the importance of plants in maintaining life on Earth and respect each learner's contribution during. Okay, so the learning objectives has already discussed. So now let's proceed to our topic. Let's talk about the understanding of photosynthesis. So when we say photosynthesis, it is the process by which green plants make their own food using sunlight, water, and also carbon dioxide, and also to release oxygen and glucose or sugar or food as a product. So as you can see here in the picture, we have here the sunflower. So as you can see, the sunflower or the plants where need water, need sunlight, and also need carbon dioxide for them to grow, for them to release, or for them to produce a fruit or a flower. And also, let's talk about, in order for the plants to grow healthy and also abundantly, the plants need this. First is sunlight. So the sunlight is the main source of energy that plants use to make food. So the sunlight is the one who gives energy or to give life to the plant. And also the water, it's taken from the soil by the roots of the materials needed of the photosynthesis. So as you can see, okay, so the water is also taken from the soil by the roots of the materials needed for the photosynthesis. So as you can see, or kanang nabantayan nimo while you're kanang magbisbis ka sa mga tanaw, if ang plants dili siya kanang matagaan og water, the plants will die. So that's why the water is very essential for the plant. It's because it's give life and also it's give energy for the plants. And also last is the carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide is a gas from the air that plants take in, through their leaves. For example, fart or kanang mangutot ka. Dako ka na siya tabang when it comes to kanang
kanang giving kanang energy sa kanang plants, because ang fart is also one of the carbon dioxide, and also it gives the plants energy and life to produce some fruits or some products or some kanang flowers to the plants. Yeah, that's it. Next is photosynthesis is the process before the produce. So before na mag-produce og kanang fruits or flowers ang plants, na ay process, which is first is the glucose. The glucose is what we call the food or the sugar produced by the plants during the photosynthesis. So if the plants kung naka-receive na siya sunlight or naka-receive na siya light coming from the sun, and also kung naka-receive na siya water and also the carbon dioxide, the plants will produce food or sugar. So again, the glucose is what we call the food and the sugar. So if the plants is already gonna receive the sunlight, also receive the water and also the carbon dioxide, the plants will produce flower, will produce fruit, and that's what we call glucose. And also the oxygen. The oxygen is the gas released by the plants that humans and animals needed to breathe. So plants also are needed kanang oxygen for them to kanang to breathe, because plants is also kanang has a life same as human being. We are human beings, kanang napote kanang life, that's why we need oxygen same as plants. The plants need oxygen for them to grow, for them to produce fruits, or for them to produce food or sugar. That's the process of photosynthesis before producing foods and products. So lastly is the chlorophyll. So when we say chlorophyll, as you can see kung ano yung mga plants, as you can see here in the picture, the chlorophyll is the green substance in the leaves. So, as you can see kanang sa mga plants, matawag ang chlorophyll kanang sa plants, kanang color, kanang ang leaves niya, kanang na green mo na siyang chlorophyll. It helps capture sunlight for the photosynthesis. So, ang chlorophyll, it will help the plants to receive the sunlight para kanang mataganog kanang life or mataganog energy ang plants. So, it helps the plants to receive the sunlight for the plants. Mahimo siya kanang mo-grow siya healthy, mo-grow siya abundantly, nga kanang mo-produce siya kanang more on fruits, more on kanang products. So I think everyone already know what is photosynthesis and what is the use of the sunlight, water, and the carbon dioxide. So before we end our discussion, so I have here a song, and the title of the song is Photosynthesis. So I will sing the song first, and after that you will sing together with me, okay? So photosynthesis is a process by which green plants make their food, okay, using sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. These are the needs of photosynthesis. Okay, everyone, sing. Photosynthesis is a process by which green plants make their food, using sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. These are the needs of photosynthesis. Okay, so that's it, the song about the photosynthesis. So as you can see, so I have a question now. So why is that the plants need sunlight? Because it gives energy to the plants. And why is that the plants needs water? Because it also gives life to the plants. Because without water, the plants will die. And also the plants need carbon dioxide, because the carbon dioxide is the gas releases from the nature, and it helps the plants to grow healthy together with the water. And also the process of making kanang food, the process of kanang photosynthesis of making food is what we call glucose. The glucose before maka-produce o kanang food or kanang product of plants, they will need the sunlight, the water, and the carbon dioxide for the plants to grow healthy and to produce food abundantly. So that's it.
Alright class, since we're done with our discussion, we'll be having an activity today to test if you're listening to our discussion. We'll be having a group activity today. The class will be divided into two groups. The first group will act out the photosynthesis, and you can use some props or some drawings for you to use it. And the second group is dance group. So the second group will do a dance interpretation of our song earlier, and I'll give you 5 minutes to practice and work together. So that's it. Good job everyone, and thank you for your active participation.
So we're done our group activity, so let's move on to our assessment. So prepare your 1/2 and twice and ball pen. Michelle, can you please distribute this paper? I give you 10 minutes. After that, pass your test paper. Time is up. Pass your test paper.
Alright everyone, before we end our class, let's recall what we have learned today. So remember that plants make their own food using sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. So in the process, they produce oxygen, which all living things need. So what we observed today shows how important light is for helping plants carry out photosynthesis. So this process keeps our environment balanced and supports life on Earth. Now that we understand the basics, we can move on to your assignment. So for your assignment, write 3 to 5 sentences explaining why sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide are important for photosynthesis. You may also include a drawing to help explain your ideas. So if you find writing or drawing difficult, you may dictate your explanation orally or use pictures or cutouts from magazines or the internet to show your ideas. Okay, so do you have any clarifications, violent reactions? So if none, class dismissed. Goodbye everyone. Thank you.
Goodbye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.